Alright, so here we are at Harris Hill. This street, that's a dead end. It heads up to the water tower, way up there. Most people coming in here either are going to the fields to practice, you know, Little League, or they're going to work. Going to work at Harris Hill, which is right across here. The upcoming budget vote is less than 45 days away, and you can see here that there's no sign announcing the vote, and the reason I'm pointing here next to the Harris Hill sign is because typically, at least in the last 3 years, there has been a reminder sign placed right there in the grass in back of me less than 36 hours before the vote. My claim is that it's the reminder sign has the purpose of rallying supporters of the budget, that is, people who work in the Penfield Central School District here at Harris Hill, or voters with children. I told the Penfield Central School District that, hey, you know, why don't you take that sign that's back there and move it out here to 441. Over 30,000 cars a day pass by this intersection up here. The superintendent said, hey, yeah, I think that's a good idea, but it hasn't been done. All right, so you can see Wegmans right across the street over there. Very popular location. It would make a lot of sense, hey, to take a sign to announce the budget vote and put it here next to Wegmans, where all these people every day could see it. So, you know, why would a sign back there appear partisan? This right here seems like a better place to me to put a sign announcing something important, right? And look, all the people coming right out of Wegmans could see a sign here. In fact, why don't you pan over across the street over there, and oh, look at that. That's a sign. That's a perfect sign, right? It's large. It's in a high traffic area. It's pointed right at people coming out of Wegmans. So boom, you're sitting there waiting for the light. There it is. You see it. I want to contrast the difference between this fire department, fire company public notice, and that of the school district public notice for the budget vote. The fire department is hoping for some donations. I think they'd probably be excited to see tens of thousands of dollars, but you know, I don't know what it is, but I don't expect it's going to be that much. Well, contrast that with the budget vote coming up in May. The budget vote will appropriate over 80 million taxpayer dollars. That seems like, you know, I don't know, much more consequential than a fund drive for the fire company. Yet, no notice in this perfect location for the upcoming budget vote that the fire department, as well as the school district, knows about all too well. So for information, the district over the past 3 years has placed a sign back there in front of Harris Hill. Why don't they move the sign out here? They said it was a good idea. Buddy, 24 hours now before the vote starts, that there's a budget vote tomorrow. I mean, this is 24 hours. They say if the signs are going to be up 24 to 36 hours before the vote, they should be up now. Coming up on the right is the spot where the fire department sign likes to be, and there's nothing there. Any sign back in Harris Hill back in there? No sign yet, even at Harris Hill. So back in 2009, I received a letter from the superintendent. He said, so this is from Penfield Central School District, John Carlavati. He said, when I said, hey, why don't you move that sign at Harris Hill out to the road? He said, during your presentation you suggested that the Harris Hill sign be placed at the Penfield Road intersection and that a sign be placed at the post office. I think these are both very good ideas. Signed, John Carlavati. No sign at the post office. The Harris Hill sign has never gone out to the road. Alright, so that's Harris Whalen Elementary School. There's the vote sign right outside the school.
Here we are at Harris Hill, the park. Pretty much nobody back here. It's really quite peaceful back here. All right, so the Harris Hill sign is right back there. There's the Harris Hill sign. Right across the street is Wegmans. An enormous amount of traffic coming out of Wegmans over there. Those people coming out of Wegmans can't see that sign set back in Harris Hill. And here on this street corner, a very busy 441 street corner, no sign here, no sign here. And remember the spot where the fire department sign was? Nothing there. So in a letter I asked the superintendent to move that sign up by Harris Hill out to there. He said, hey, that's a good idea, Jason. Has it been done? No, it hasn't been done, and that's because the true purpose of the reminder signs is not to remind the most people to vote, is to remind supporters to vote.